Why, hello there. I'm Maris, this is GamerQuest, and this is Kujlevka. Now, I do want to thank the devs for giving me copies to take a look at. I'm just restarting this chapter for us here. Now, this is not procedurally generated. This is a very story-driven game, and believe it or not, I'm inside a UFO right now. So, anything's possible. I don't want to give up too much of the story because it is really, really cool. So, you're definitely going to want to pick this up. Look how beautiful this is. So, as you saw, we're in the hills of Manchuria. The war is going on. Man. Hasn't been Manchuria in a long time.
Hey, soldier, come here and lend us a hand. I can see you with my sixth eye. I was starting to get impatient there, dang it. Thanks, Valerie. This all reminds me of that one time. Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to look at us from this side, let alone our bellies. But you dove right in, I respect that. You were a brave guy, not the squeamish kind. And fairly curious, too. If you hadn't bothered to check out that bizarre critter, you probably wouldn't have ended up getting shot by the sniper. But honestly, nothing would have changed. Although the circumstances wouldn't have been quite so absurd. Okay, that's enough about old times. How's life?
So, there's a lot of dream sequences. Let me set the stage for you real quick. You start the game, you're on a train. So it's like, okay, you can tell you're on a train, stuff like that. So they ask you to move around, and you see these skeletal feet swing out, and it's like... And then he drops down, he just stands there, lights a cigarette and smokes, and the way they do it is great, because it actually comes out from his, besides blowing it, and then just walks off, and like, that's your first, like, minute of the game, and it's like, oh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna say couldn't be better.
I'd expect nothing less. Are you happy to see me, Valerie?
Yeah, also, you're in a wheelchair. However, it's it's crazy.
I get where you're coming from. I'm enjoying the rare opportunity to bathe in the warmth of the sun, too. You think we love crawling around in the muck? Give me a smoke, and I'll tell you everything. It'll be more than just chit-chat. We're looking at a full-scale conversation here.
Give him a smoke.
Listen, there's gotta be a reason I asked you. How am I supposed to know?
What? Is there a dead person around here? Yeah, that's real nice, isn't it? I mean, I think we're dead. It's like a weird, like, dream state between living and death. It's crazy. Well, there's gotta be... Where's dead people? There's gotta be... Where? Ah! Man. That's what happened to me in my real life, or my non-dream state, or in UFO state. Chip. Can I cross the water? I'd like to point out that this is my apartment. My cigarette's missing. You'll see. Okay. Oh boy. The moon and sickle. While since I've seen this guy. Oh, I hate these. I always get so screwed up on these things. Sugar. Okay. Yeah, what's this? You can see there's little lines here of things you can interact with. Let's just see. Why is there a little person? Okay. Is this a...
Who am I to you, Valeri?
Oh, it's Stalin. Okay. I mean, which way are we going with this? I mean, he wasn't necessarily... I mean, he was a communist, but, like, there's different kind... Well, a petty demon.
You call this gratitude? Bah!
Well, I mean, all things considered... my stating of what I think of you is correct. Alright. We got the cigarettes for the horseshoe crab. Did you know horseshoe crab blood is blue? Look, it's a metallic blue. He turns and looks at you. I mean, he is super cute, I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, thanks. I shouldn't be thanking you for this poison, but still, thank you. Damn, I almost forgot. I've got nothing to light it with. Could you look around for a lighter? Hey, I'm just kidding. Stop looking at me like that. Valeri, how come a man like you, who dreamed of getting a college degree, ended up in this den of drunkards? Sure, Vasily's an alright guy. You're not wrong about him. But you shouldn't be so mean to Klim. He's a human being too. He has a truth of his own. Being mean to an alcoholic is far from a heroic deed. Maybe you should apologize? One time, in the midst of a heated quarrel with my woman, I lost my temper. Curse you, I cried. I was so ashamed the next day. I saw a priest on a trolley later that day. I didn't hesitate to ask him what happens if you actually curse someone. And you know what he said? He said nothing was gonna happen, but saying sorry wouldn't hurt. So you shouldn't be so mean to Klim. Don't let anything drive a wedge between you. People who are wrong need to be taught the truth, not demeaned. Jeez, what a moron. I'm trying to open up here, and you're worried about the trolley. Forget the trolley. The trolley doesn't matter. What kind of person would think the trolley was the most important thing about that story? I get it, Valeri. You're not the man you used to be. You've made that crystal clear. Now go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Long story short, I'd say that my actions wouldn't be any different from yours if I was in your shoes. If anyone asked, my answer would be, hell yeah. Valeri is doing things right. And doing things right is such a rarity around our country, isn't it? Keep it up, my dear friend, and remember, times of change uncork all barrels of liquid, and liquid tends to fill empty spaces. So make sure you're dealing with solid matter. Got it?
Thanks.
I sure will, Valeri, but I didn't come alone today. That Japanese guy's here too. There he is, right in those bushes. You see him?
Yeah. Oh!
Well, here we go. Our little Kujlevka is about to become the most important place on the planet.
Let me smoke my cigarette here. Process what's going on.
Today, we've got folks from all over the village. Tomorrow, they'll start coming from Moscow, and the day after that, we'll start getting the finest minds on Earth. I was up all night thinking, and I remember this one guy called Posadas, or Pasapis, I don't remember. Anyway, he was a Trotskyist. Back in college, I once stumbled upon a smuggled copy of his book. He said that interstellar vessels like this one can only be created by a communist civilization. That makes it a communist spacecraft. He also wrote about nuclear war and sentient dolphins and whatever, but I'm not sure about that part. This is way more important than a nuclear bomb. When the world learns about this, the whole exploitative system of global capitalism will cave in on itself. Our anthill of a planet has some truly intelligent visitors.
I like the music in the background. We need to have people like two dwarves like kicking their feet up and stuff like that.
Not even Deng Xiaoping could hold a crowd like that back for long.
Wow. Mentioning Deng Xiaoping. God, oof.
Everyone wants to get inside. They saw what happened to me and all hell broke loose. Every bald guy in the village wants to get in there. I tried to convince them that I bought a wig yesterday, but then they just started yanking on my hair. They think there's some sort of new age healer sitting inside just waiting to cure their gout.
Then we need to conduct an experiment.
What do you mean?
I mean, we probably started wrong. Ideally, we should have started off by letting animals inside rather than humans. You know, like they do when they're testing new drugs. Am I right, Valeri?
Good point.
There's a suitable candidate in the crowd. Lydia! Lydia, come in! Yeah, bring her too. Stop that noise, will you? Hurry up, Lydia!
For Christ's sake. Cross me, Vasily. My hands are full.
The
feeling better
humor
now?
in this is funny too.
What brings you here today?
Well, it's pretty simple. I want to heal my goat. She got sick a month ago. She's old and barely gives any milk anymore. That's all I wanted to ask for, since I don't have much time left in this world. I'd rather get my goat healed. I only drink goat's milk. It's cholesterol free, you know.
Oh,
Will you
that's
sign a
very
waiver?
important.
What?
Lady, you need to sign a waiver.
Dies? Why would she die? There's no reason for her to die. I thought they'd fix her up, like they did with Stepan.
You see, Lydia, we can't guarantee anything. All in all, there's nothing to fear. Let's get to it.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you're only allowed to pick 3 words out of what they give you. And then you can see here that we want to get 20 words. So these different stats, we have to move this and then hope we hit for certain things. So let's send. Okay. Oh my god, look at its udder.
It worked. All we need to do now is let all the livestock in the village into the saucer.
Oh, it's a miracle. What about me? Can I go inside too? I could be doing the twist again.
Seems Vasily isn't the only one who thought of experimenting on animals. Shh! Do you hear that?
I saw it with my own eyes. Some real miracles took place there just yesterday, and now they won't let anybody inside. We're fed up with these commies. Don't we live in a free country now? Go ahead, boys.
Oh boy.
What if I decide to use my sidearm?
When was the last time you took it out of the gun safe? Enough already. Things are going to be fair from now on. The saucer landed in our village, so every villager has the right to go inside.
Exactly. My prostate has been killing me for 5 goddamn years now, and here they are, not letting a suffering man into a healing saucer.
As for me, I want a TV. A Japanese TV. Apparently, Lydia has some special rights here, since she's the only one who's allowed to make a wish.
Goat matters more to this chairman than a fellow villager.
These people. Well, we will leave this here. As you can see, this is a bit of a zany, interesting storyline. Lots of crazy characters. Very well done, though. It's got the good humor. The artwork's fun. It's kind of cartoony but simple. But, I mean, I'm finding it quite entertaining. And obviously, as you go along, you're going to be put through these situations of real life and, like, dream state and inter-UFO and smoking horseshoe crabs, smoking skeletons, smoking everything. It's weird. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to gamerquest.tv/donate, and I will see you on the next video.